Come on, relax your mind. Kick back and just unwind. Don't let this moment overcome you, cause you need this vibe. Music, it takes me there. Places where I don't care. I'm overflowing in this motion, you can't help but stare. Flowing like up and down, spinning around and round. Back up and touch the ground. I'm making, but I can't sit down. Moving from side to side. Feel good cause I'm alive. Don't you feel jealous? Just get up and help me feel this vibe.
What's going on, folks? It's your main man, Mr. Council, back with another one, Saturday Motivation. You know how we do. I chose Saturday because Saturday's the day that's uniquely your own. Most people work a 9 to 5, so by the time they get to Saturday, they feel it's necessary to take their foot off the gas. So most artists, creatives, and business minds know that Saturday's the day to put your foot on the gas and handle your business. What's good, people? It's another beautiful Saturday. The sun is shining and I am thoroughly exhausted. I'm starting to feel like toward the end of my weeks, because I've been working so hard, trying to do so much. I'm just totally drained, and it really feeds into better sleep. When you work yourself to the point of exhaustion, a lot of people worry about you, and I definitely worry about myself because I've been through my ups and downs with my health. But I'm just trying to get myself to a real disciplined space that I've never been before, so I can accomplish things that I've always dreamed of. So the hard work is necessary. It's draining, but it is well worth it. It's making me into a better man. Title of my album. But in all seriousness, it really is truly changing my life. The growth and the discipline and the work. And that's why I come here every Saturday, even on a morning like this when I'm just totally exhausted and dead tired. This is my therapy. This is my strength. This is my motivation as well to get me through my difficult times. I'm going to try not to keep you long. I know I say that all the time. But in this moment, my brain is in a fog. So this is where I get into the mode where I begin to step back and I let God do his work. I keep telling you guys that I'm spiritually led. I'm not doing this on my own. This is not about me in any way, shape, or form. I don't even really like to take any credit for the things that I'm talking about because I truly feel that I'm just a vessel. So when I come to you and I say these things, it's food for thought for you as well as for me, because I know I'm being spiritually led. And a lot of times people don't understand it when you say things like that. And that's why I'm doing this in real time, because I kind of want people to see God in action. My brain is in a total fog right now. I just woke up not too long ago. I'm totally tired. And I tell you guys, I don't really prepare these. I kind of let God, I'm kind of have these thoughts buttering around in my mind throughout the week about what I might want to speak about, and then I just let God do the rest. So I'm going to let him do his thing. What I want to talk about today is why it's important to blame yourself when things go wrong. It's why it's important to blame yourself when things go wrong. Oftentimes when things begin to unravel in our lives, the last person we want to look to blame is ourselves. Oftentimes we feel as if we're working harder than we actually are. We feel that we deserve more than we actually do. And so we get to a place where we feel that if we pass the buck, it makes us feel better. We absolve ourselves of responsibility, and we also get people to a point where they feel sorry for us. Oh, I feel bad for you, I wish you weren't going through that. Or you run into those people where you just constantly trying to one up each other. I'm going through more than you are. But it's important to blame yourself, because when you're on a mission like the one that I'm on, it's constantly about self-improvement. So even if you find yourself in a situation where you've done really everything, you've never done everything. It's always more that you can do. And that's what you have to understand. Even if outside parameters drag you down or get you into a negative space, you are ultimately responsible for your emotions. It is up to you how much you're going to let the outside world negatively affect you and your journey. See, we always want to blame other people because it gives us the easy way out. And it totally absolves us of responsibility in our mind. But God knows the truth at all times. You can't fool him, you can't run from him, and you can't hide from him. So as long as you continue to blame others and not look to yourself to self-improve, you will never be the person he is trying to make you into. We are not responsible for the circumstances that we are born into, but we are definitely responsible for making something out of it with our lives. And that's why God has given us and blessed us with different talents and gifts and abilities. And we spend so much time being envious of others and what they do, we never really truly appreciate what God is doing for us. Take a moment to think about what God has brought you through, what he has done for you, and what he has blessed you with. And if you don't appreciate those things, then you don't deserve anything else going forward. People don't understand how much of a blessing that just life is. See, a lot of times people hate life or they drag life down. Man, life can be good. Life is as good as you want to make it. I enjoy living. I enjoy life. And now that I've taken a step back, even at my job, sometimes it's you running across so many negative people. I didn't realize how much I love my job because I always have myself in a negative space around negative people that are constantly complaining about going to work every day. If you're constantly complaining about going to work every day, then you are doing the wrong thing. You are in the wrong profession. But if you can take time to appreciate the place where God has you and how he's using you, man, you will have a refined energy that you won't even understand where it's coming from. See, God is ultimately in control, and if you release that control to him, he will make your life better than you could ever make it. See, I understand that people always say they have a plan and this and they have a plan that, but then people say when God hears your plan, he laughs because it's not about you. And if you are always at the center of everything you're discussing, you're already in the wrong mindset. So it doesn't matter if you have a whole lot of money. Once you have it and you're used to having it, it becomes just another thing. So it's not about the money, it's about the work that you are doing and how that work inspires you and the people around you. I keep trying to tell you all, we are all spiritually connected to our Father. And if we allow him to guide and direct our path, he will take us to places that we would never dream. He will give us more than what we want. And I can't stand, like I tell people all the time that I hate Christmas, my students, I talk to them about it all the time. And one of my kids was like, you hate God? I'm like, what? Have you lost your mind? No, I don't hate God. I hate what Christmas does to people, as in particular children. It makes us greedy. We ask for things that our parents, your parents can't afford. We're constantly looking for more. And it just turns people into this, people are shopping and fighting over gifts that they want to give for children that half the time don't even really deserve it because they haven't worked and earned it. And it just turns us into a negative bunch. And that makes me sick. And so I feel what I'm saying is because I feel like people treat God like Santa Claus. And the only time they talk to him is when they want something. It's never about self-improvement. It's never about God, make me better. It's never about God, make waves in my life so I can be a blessing to others. It's always about what I want. And God is not Santa Claus. He's not here for you to constantly ask him for things. He's here for guidance, to guide you through things, not to just give you things. Because as soon as you get caught up in material things, you're off your beaten path anyway. Because it's not about all of the things that you can acquire, because none of it can come with you when you leave. It's about the knowledge and experiences that you gain while you are here, the blessings that he has bestowed upon you, and what you can bestow upon others through your gifts that he has given you. So take yourself out of things, but always blame yourself when things go wrong, because when you blame yourself, right or wrong, you are constantly in the mode of self-improvement. You're trying to make yourself better. And see, we don't understand how great we actually could be. We're so limited because of our own mind and our own thinking. We see awesome things on TV and social media, and we look upon it as if we couldn't do those things as well. And we can, but we just don't spend our time putting in the work. Most of us spend our time partying, going out, drinking, hanging out with friends, and just hanging out. I don't want to just hang out all the time. There's something more to do. If I'm hanging out with a group of friends and I find out myself at a point where we just sitting around doing nothing, we're not having no real productive conversation, we're not really getting into a point where we're about to make some action, anybody who knows me knows I'm like that meme with SpongeBob. All right, I'm going to head out. Anybody who knows me knows I'm like that, and they know that's exactly what I'm going to do, because there's always more I can be doing. And it's taken me time to get to this space. Oh, I've spent plenty of years wasting time, and that's why I value it so much now. And just because I could look at my past and say, look at how much time you wasted. Why am I going to constantly beat myself up when I have time left? I'm not saying that I know how much I do have left. And so that's why I'm trying to kick it into gear, because I don't actually know how much time I have left. I do know how much time I wasted. But I appreciate that God continues to wake me up every day. So if something's going to go wrong with me, I'm going to automatically look inward, because I know God is trying to tell me something through my experience. He's trying to make me better in some sort of way. So if I can motivate you today, always look to blame yourself when things go wrong, because even if it's your fault or not, you will always be in the mindset of self-improvement. And once you're outside of the mode of self-improvement, you have no more use here. God can't use you for anything if you're not constantly trying to be better and be a reflection of how to be better. God has you here for a reason. He wakes you up every day for a reason. And it's not to just drag you to some job. It's to be an inspiration to your children. It's to be an inspiration to your family. It's to be a model of excellence to the people in your life. So God has a mission and a plan for you, but if you don't wake up and realize it, then you will constantly be in a negative space while you are here. And is that truly how you want to live? I love being positive. Most people, when they see me, I have a smile on my face because I feel good. Even when things around me aren't going great, I feel good. And I have my moments. I have my moods. I have my down times. I'm not going to make it seem like I'm perfect, because I'm not. But I love life and I love living. And I love what God is doing through me. So it gives me joy to wake up in the morning. Am I tired like everybody else? Yes. Do I hit the snooze button? Yes. I'm not going to sit here and make it seem like I'm some perfect individual, because I'm not. But what I am trying to say is God is constantly making me better, because I don't always blame others when things in my life go wrong. I know it's something about me I need to change. I know it's ways about me that constantly need to get better. And that's why I went on this Better Man mission. That's why my album is called Better Man Chronicles. And I'm working on part 2 right now, because you will never finish getting better. And once you get yourself into mind space where you feel that you're so accomplished that you can't get better, your time is up. So understand today, constantly blame yourself when things go wrong so you can retrain your mind to be in a space where you want to be better. Because I know I want to be better. I know it's great things I want to accomplish. And if I don't get better, I will never be able to accomplish those things. So I'm going to continue to be spiritually led. I'm going to continue to allow God to be a light in my life and continue to do great things. And I'm just going to sit back and watch and see what he has ready for me next. Because it's so exciting to see what he's done for me thus far. But I can't wait to see what he has planned for me in the future. That's my time, y'all. Peace to all my people in the struggle.
I met you when I was young. We kissed and we fell in love. Knew you were the one because I felt you inside my lungs. I up and messed up again, so chose to let you go live. That's when I saw you with him. Heartbroken, so I just lived. I think I'm ready, might be ready. Now I'm ready for love. Don't think I'm jealous, but I felt it when I saw you someone. Okay, I'm jealous, cause I never thought you'd leave me alone. So now I'm jealous, I can't stand it, and I can't let you go. No, I just can't let you go. No, I just can't let you. I thought to myself, oh why'd you leave her?